bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The victims of that fatal plane crash on Monday have been identified. According to police reports, they are 47-year-old Robert Dean Carlson of Ormond Beach, Florida, 65-year-old Michael Robert Kennedy of Deland, Florida, 57-year-old Terry Wayne Haynes of Ormond Beach, Florida, and 42-year-old Matthew Sokolowski of Clearwater, Florida. Reports say the twin-engine Cessna 340 aircraft, which was traveling from Morgan Beach, Central Florida, en route to Grand Bahama, crash-landed in waters 5 miles northwest of Freeport. Investigations are continuing. A Jamaican national of Guanaki, Abaco, arraigned before the magistrate's court on Tuesday for possession of dangerous drugs and possession of dangerous drugs with the intent to supply. 38-year-old Tyrone Kelly pleaded guilty to both charges and was sentenced to 4 years behind bars at Her Majesty's Prison in New Providence. He was also ordered to be deported at the conclusion of his sentence. In other news, the Bahamas Association of Compliance Officers will hold a conference tomorrow at the Pelican Bay Resort. The executive officers talk about the significance of the 9th Annual Northern Bahamas Conference. President Sasha Trico Moxie and Yolanda Hilton say the list of speakers is outstanding and there will be a number of interactive sessions, which starts at 8:30 a.m.
The Honorable Allison Maynard, and I should say she's also our AG and Minister of Legal Affairs. We also have the Honorable Minister from the Ministry of Financial Services, Ryan Pinder, who's coming down to also give a presentation. And we have lots of other things coming at you.
BACO panel itself will be putting on a skit of sorts. That should be very interesting. And we are also going to be talking about maintaining the integrity through the compliance officers. We will have Mr. Stephen Thompson, who will be speaking to us as it relates to the National Risk Assessment.
The leading ship care facility on the island continuing to do its part to train young Bahamians in the industrial sector. The Grand Bahama Shipyard recently partnered with the Bahamas National Training Agency to provide on-the-job training for a number of young people. On Tuesday, those participants were given awards for their exceptional service. Training manager at the shipyard, Don Forbes, says for 10 weeks the young men and women gained valuable hands-on experience.
I'm thankful for my opportunity to work here. I've been here 10 weeks. It was a great opportunity. I get to learn many things, especially from the logistics department. Stuff like how to operate forklifts.
Whatever they learned here, I am certain they can take it wherever they go. The program itself is very exciting. They've learned a lot. They have worked hard. I'm really hoping for jobs for them, if not here, elsewhere.
The West Grand Bahama Youth Development Association Community Leaders Conclave is set for this coming Saturday at the Mount Zion Baptist Church from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fred Delancey talks about the aim of the forum.
Community Leaders Conclave is to develop a strategic plan which is designed to create and sustain a more concerned, healthy, productive, and responsible community, especially in the West Grand Bahama area and by extension Grand Bahama. Now, we have one primary objective, which is to bring community leaders together to discuss issues affecting residents and also young people in particular, and devise ways to resolve these factors which are affecting the community.
The conclave is in conjunction with the Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Culture and the West Grand Bahama Local Government Township. Reverend Lindy Russell says a special focus will be on youth organizations.
One of the things we want to be able to do is to identify the community and youth development groups in West Grand Bahama so that we can know who they are, what they're doing, what they have done, and maybe some of the future plans that they would have. In addition to that, we recognize that there are some existing groups that may not be as consistent, and so we want to encourage them to continue their development plans for the community. And then there are some areas that may not have the youth development groups at all, and so we want to encourage them to establish such groups.
Young people still holding their own in China?
Yeah, and doing very well. And I think as we continue to see this thing happen, I was watching it last night on the television network, the High Channel 702. ESPN is doing international broadcasts every night. It's great. If you have the sports channels, go and watch and see what the kids are doing. It was great to see Joanna on the stage getting her medal last night. I felt good to watch her swim.
Yep, and we certainly wish them all the best.
There you go.
And that's our Northern Edition tonight. On behalf of the entire news team,
I'm R. Anthony.
I'm Sabrina Brown. Thank you for watching. Good night.